But it's like, there's another quote where Emma says something like, "My happy ending isn't a man." And it's like, you could have
Oh,
like that. I mean, obviously we would understand that a different way, but
yes.
I want that on a shirt, honestly. Can I like, this does not exist,
like, and then
I want
also it. Emma makes a promise to Regina to give her a happy ending.
Yeah, what does that mean? What do we think? Okay, so what do we think Emma envisions as Regina's happy ending?
I'm sorry, I can't.
I mean, I don't think we should include
this.
our answers if we said them.
Sam.
Wait, so what you're saying is when Emma sits down and pictures Regina having a happy ending, what does that look like?
What does it look like? Yeah.
What we're asking right now?
Someone draw the picture for me.
I gotta go.
AO3 has the picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's fan art somewhere of what that looks like. Okay, great.
And just like, okay, also little moments I noticed, like, for example, Emma brings Regina lunch and she like knows exactly what she likes.
That lunch scene wrecked me. She brings 2 root beers and she brings her a kale salad.
Yes, I'm like, kale salad. Lesbians eat kale salad.
Lesbians
kale salad
love
is
kale.
Gay culture. Gay culture.
Oh my god.
But like literally, and they are teasing each other in that scene too, right? Like where she's like, I brought you a kale salad because I know you don't like the grilled cheese like me. And she's like, oh, you eat like a child. And we're like, what is happening here? Like it's very sexually charged lunch.
Yeah. Oh, it was Regina who said my happy ending isn't a man, not Emma. My bad.
Wait, I forgot too. Regina also says, what? You think I can open this bottle with my teeth?
Yes, she did say that.
Like maybe.
Like how many times have we seen like a lesbian try to impress someone else, be like, I can open this with my teeth? Like I've seen it.
I've seen it too many times. Scares me every time. Please don't.
Stop. Like don't hurt yourself. Yeah. That scene, I could probably write a whole thesis on that scene because that
Emma also saves Regina from a fire. True. That was hot.
I mean, Emma,
a lot of ways.
Yeah, nailed that one.
Regina's being swarmed by the darkness, and Emma's like, "I'll take it." She's like trying to get the darkness to take her, and Regina's like, "No, don't do it." It's just like,
how many times throughout the series did Emma save Regina?
Oh, somebody's got to have a tally on that.
I wish you put, I wish during your last rewatch, Kayleen,
you were like
just keeping score, taking notes.
Yeah.
Tumblr. Someone on Tumblr knows. Someone has a Tumblr devoted to just those scenes.
For sure.
But we know it's a lot.
Also, let's talk about how many times Henry talks about his moms. He's like, "Oh yeah, my mom's." Like, where's my other mom? Like,
yep.
Listen, that's the representation my kids need in this world, you know?
Yeah.
It's just,
and it is like such, it is such a queer storyline of like adoptive mom and like biological mom, and they're like dealing with all the different feelings that they have about it. And it would just be so much better if they could just deal with that together.
Yeah.
I would agree.
Kayleen, do they have a lot of because I feel like I have only seen them like really fighting when I was watching like the first few seasons. In the later seasons, so they have more like touching co-parenting moments.
Yeah, they're like very sweet to each other later, and Emma finally gets on board with Regina being the one to protect Henry when something scary happens. So for the later seasons, it's always like something bad's happening. Regina, you've got to take Henry. You've got to keep our kids safe. Like it's that kind of vibe every time something crazy happens. It's deeply romantic.
It also like ends up being Regina and Emma versus the evil queen.
Yeah, well, and then the evil queen, because Regina's character gets like split in half, Jekyll and Hyde style, and so then she has the evil queen side and then the like Regina nice side, and then obviously they sort that out because it's once upon a time without killing anyone, and so the evil queen, it gets like a little bit of niceness so that she figures out how to be nice, and Henry's like, now I have 3 moms.
Oh my god.
Well,
okay, no, sorry, but just to bring Buffy into the mix again, like, remember the episode where Xander gets split into like 2 Xanders, and then Anya's like, maybe we could just leave them like that a little bit. Like, do we think that that is also something that like crossed Emma's mind? She's like, 2 Reginas for the price of 1. Like, maybe just like we'll fix it tomorrow and we'll take a night, just have a time of it, see what happens.
Lana Parrilla really brings out some shit in all 4 of us. Like, we're all just like thought
Like,
bubbling.
Lily's like, I have a new scenario to play out in my head, and I gotta go for a minute.
God damn
I
you,
was
Lana.
so floored when that happened because I hadn't made it that far. It happens in like season 5 or 6 or something. And I was just rewatching a couple months ago and finally got there. And I was like, oh my God, you guys, stop the presses. There's 2 Lana Parillas.
Too much to handle.
No one told me.
Yeah, honestly,
I actually remember the day that like I got on Instagram and like followed Lana Parrilla and like saw her like dating or married to a man, and I was like legitimately sad about it.
It's always disappointing.
Like, why does that always happen? Like, it's disappointing, but it's like I knew we were never gonna happen.